And introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 77.1 kilos and trains under Duke Didier out of Progression MMA. His amateur record stands at 3 wins, 1 loss. Fighting out of Canberra, Australia, make some noise for Jayden Murphy. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 77.1 kilos and trains under Ben Johnston out of the Fight Centre. With a perfect amateur record, 2 wins, 0 losses, fighting out of Brisbane, Australia. Make some noise for Issaac Rendall. And when our action begins, our referee in charge, Phil Cassidy.
Any questions as to who the fans are supporting tonight, lads?
I didn't quite get it to you. Who are they supporting?
You could have fooled me. Issaac Rendall, clearly the fan favourite. Jayden Murphy looking to interrupt those plans here this evening. Prelim matchup brought to you by proper number 12 Irish Whiskey, MCT Matt Williams and Kyle Noak. Rendall in the red, Murphy in the blue.
Surprising Murphy didn't bring any fans with him, because I'd be looking for any excuse to get out of Canberra, to be honest.
Had a good chat to Issaac Rendall leading into this fight, and as you can see in his corner, Ben Johnston, Darcy Vendy, there's Mayer, and a shot there from Murphy early on now.
His striking's looking really good too. I've been loving the way he's been leading to the body with the straight right hand and coming back upstairs with the hook. And this is where they do their best work, the DDF folks. Like I said, he's an international level judoka, as Duke Didier. Had the displeasure of sparring with him many times back in our day. And Dan Kelly certainly knew how to throw a hip toss in or two, but also very good with the trip game. So as these two separate from the cage, it'll be the Muay Thai trips of Rendall or the judoka trips of Murphy that will separate the two. Just settling it down now is Rendall.
Yeah, unwarranted boos from the crowd as well for Murphy. Taking this fight on short notice. They're lucky his guy got a fight, so they should be cheering him on.
Well, I'm sure those boos are cheers to his ears. And you talk about sparring partners. Had a good chat to Issaac Rendall, Samuel Dobb, a professional welterweight in his own, Slam and Sam. Good friends with Duke Didier, but Sam trains out of TFC with Issaac, having him well and truly prepared for what could come his way in terms of the judo threat, Matt.
It's all a big loving family, isn't it?
It is.
The judo community. Don't tell them I said that. Rendall looking to press forward now. Sort of kind of reverse crescent kick off the lead leg from Murphy. Unorthodox with it. Of course, he's credentialed across all combat sports, really well rounded. I'm loving what I'm seeing tonight from Murphy on short notice. It's the second short notice opponent for Rendall in a row. His last opponent was off a week and a half's notice too, so everyone pulling out of fights versus Rendall. And a couple of guys with some gonads stepping up. And there goes Murphy in on the single leg, looking to transition to a body lock on Say, and he does.
You touched on his striking. He's very tight, and he's throwing a lot of power in his strikes, but he's not giving anything away. He's very tight with his strikes. Very impressive.
And in that open stance matchup, nice to see a fighter young in his career going to the body too. It's an overlooked part of MMA striking, particularly at the development stages of finding out who you're about on the feet. Standing across from another man. 10-second clappers go. Strong round from Murphy, I'd have to feel, in the opening parts, and some good cage control time for Rendall.
You touch on them body shots. A lot of guys, especially in the amateur division, once they get this
underway.
Peer measure up. Rendall gets outside foot position to fire the right hand crisp and straight. Great kick from Murphy up to the liver. And that's one thing that the southpaw is able to deliver, is the rear body kick goes to the liver, which sits on the right hand side of the human body. It's an advantage that they'll always possess. So if Rendall wants to open up, throw straight with his right hand, he does need to expose that liver. Some damage on the face now with Rendall, as Murphy presses forward in the second into the grapple, looking to secure a double leg. Holding onto the cage for a minute, transitions to the single. Rendall does an excellent job of framing on the head and pummeling that underhook, Kyle.
He did a great job. If he saw that double leg coming, was able to get under and bring him up to his level, to his chest level, and really negate any advantage that Murphy had there.
His anti-wrestling's been excellent, Rendall. Just creating some space now. Just be careful in these exchanges with the guy from a judo gym. You get into the body with the right knee. That's the Muay Thai coming into play. A little bit of grip fighting. Murphy turns around. The left hand just bladed across the inside thigh from Rendall, allows him to turn the corner. That's good work. These subtleties and nuances in these exchanges, it's lost on a lot of the casual fans, but the more experienced and long-term fans will appreciate these positions. Great wrist control from Rendall. He's doing some good damage now in the clinch, showing his Muay Thai. Yeah, Ben Johnson, of course, WBC champion, a big connection, centre cage.
Well, they caught him on the entry there. A big knee landed for Rendall, but Murphy looks like he's fine, trying to press him up against the cage. And you heard the connection sound throughout the arena. Rendall starting to find his mark as he goes down momentarily. Can he get back to his feet?
Well, he needs to be careful that he doesn't expose his back. He's got good wrist control on the right hand, which will allow him, if he can just draw his right elbow back here, he can convert it to an underhook. I feel Rendall's had the best of this round, Kyle. Maybe we can just settle it down here against the cage and just try and maybe level it back up. One apiece, perhaps. It's Murphy who, on the separation, finds a home for the left hand.
Yeah, Rendall's doing a really good job. I know this is a short notice fight, but it looks like they're prepared for a judoka very well. He's controlling that hand every time they get into a clinch, and that stops a lot of Murphy's trips and takedowns.
Rendall's starting to find his timing now. The kicks landed, good straight, crisp right hand as well. Starting to feel himself, and the crowd's starting to wake up. The Rendall crowd, the fan club. Will they build a hidden pyramid? We'll see.
10 seconds left, and for a guy who took a fight on short notice, Jayden Murphy well and truly prepared for Issaac Rendall here tonight. Had a great opening round, but Rendall again finding his mark as we close out round 2. Round 3.
Turn around, let's go.
At Eternal 98 on the GC.
One could probably assume that we might be one round apiece here coming into the third round, which would favour the bloke who's starting to find some form later in the fight and had longer to prepare too. Crisp little uppercut. Sees Rendall into a good strong position now where he's needs to be careful. I was just going to say, you need to be careful getting in a body lock position with a guy from a judo gym, and that's literally what happened. Just did an excellent job of broomstick in the far leg, which means once they hit the ground, these judokas can scramble like a snake on a hot tin roof, and Rendall finds himself right where he wouldn't want to be. Murphy, heavy grappler on top of him. 2 minutes left to go in the third round. Trying to find the back now was Murphy.
Yeah, but Rendall put that leg in there, really negated any turn that he could do there, so Murphy was able to take advantage of that takedown. Matty Bones all over it.
Appreciate that.
Well, we're starting to see some real advancements in Issaac Rendall's grappling, and even though he's from a Muay Thai background, Matt, for a Muay Thai specialist yourself, clinching a major part of the game, and he looks to transition those skills to the cage here this evening.
Yeah, big time. My Muay Thai pros, they'll clinch for up to an hour in one of their practices, so that's a lot of time up on the feet. Ben Johnson, he was a striker too, but he had a pincher for finishing guys rear naked choke with one arm. 3 of them, no less.
He did.
On his way to the title. Oh, beautiful level feint, and upstairs with the left hook from Murphy, but he's wobbled. The right hand of Rendall can't miss tonight. It's like a sniper rifle, and Murphy in a spot of bother now. 1 minute to play, and it's all Rendall.
And that could be the defining moment of this fight. A right hand down the middle for Issaac Rendall. And he's in a great position now. Could he take a leaf out of his coach's notebook and go for a rear naked choke? As Murphy looks to crawl to the cage and use the fence to stand up. Rendall continuing to strike away here.
He just needs to punch. I think he just needs to punch, Kyle, because he's got one hand free. He's in a great position to do some damage, and Murphy was really hurt with that right hand, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think at this point in the fight, if I was Randall's corner, I'd be calling for him to really unload and really finish this fight, because you don't know which way these judges are going to swing, so he needs to take control of this fight now.
And the big moments, big signs from Rendall, finishing strong as you'd expect. Murphy, 15 seconds. Even if he gets up to his feet here, he's in a terrible position. The deep body lock, 10-second clappers to go, and what's been an entertaining fight. Seesaw him back and through. Murphy maybe trying to enter on the legs, bit of a Hail Mary. The armbar's not there.
Stop it there, boys.
But what a fight.
And a great look to finish for Issaac Rendall. No shake of the hands there. Jayden Murphy clearly frustrated.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this fight 29-28. For your winner, via unanimous decision, in the red corner, Issaac